Hello, everybody. My name is Brian Johnson, and I will be your instructor this semester. I have two courses that are both federal government for this first summer session. And so if you see what I'm going to show you here in a minute, it doesn't look like your section number. That's because I'm using the other course's section number. I know that sounds confusing, but I just want to make sure we're clear about that. So what I'm going to do in this video is show you how to navigate the course. And I'm going to share my screen here and show you the home page. Let me just find it real quick. Here we go. Here's the home page. Now, the home page allows you to just click on any of these squares to find what you need. So under announcements, you'll find any course announcements that we have. Under modules, you'll find videos, study guides, and you'll see where the tests are located at when it's time to take an exam. If you're interested in knowing what your grade is, you can just click here under what's my grade. And then finally, probably the most important document in the class is the syllabus. So let's just click on the syllabus. All right, so this is federal government, Government 2305. My name's Brian Johnson. My office is on the South Campus in SFOD 1413B. I am the department chair of government out here on South Campus. My phone number, and that's my personal cell phone number, is 817-563-5220. My email address is brian.johnson@tcc.edu. Those are the best ways to reach me. You can also email me through Canvas. If you've got an issue, send me an email. If you need to meet, send me an email. You can also text me. It shows up on my watch. And let me know when you email me or text me what your name is and what section number you are in. That will help me. The textbook is We the People by Thomas Patterson. You can get an earlier edition if that saves you a little bit of money, but you will need it. My office hours are flexible. I can be here at any time you need me to be here if you want to meet in person. I'm usually here every morning, Monday through Thursday from 7 to 1 o'clock, somewhere around that time. But if those times don't work for you, let me know. I'll arrange my schedule and meet with you. If you can't make it out here, I'll set up a virtual meeting between the two of us and address whatever issue or concern or whatever help I can give you. All right, so the course focus is to introduce you to the federal government, legislative, executive, judicial branches, to know about how the Constitution works, civil rights, civil liberties, foreign policy, Congress, the courts, domestic policy, environmental policy. We're going to cover all of those things in this course. Now, what students always want to know about, it's the number one thing that should be in any of the syllabus, is how we're going to come up with the grades. Well, we have 5 exams. You drop your lowest exam. If you miss an exam, that's the one you're going to drop. I don't do makeups. I don't do resets of exams. So if you miss one, that'll be a 0. But if that's your lowest score, that's the one that gets dropped. So it's in your best interest, never miss an exam. The exams are 50 multiple choice questions. You've got 40 minutes to take it. That's plenty of time. I'm not going to expand the time. During my mini semester that I just completed, the average time students took to take the exam was 30 minutes. So it's more than enough time if you know the material. The test dates, I usually give you 2 days to take the test. So test 1 is on June 9th and 10th. You can take it either day. But once you start taking the test, it's 40 minutes straight. You can't stop halfway through, go walk the dog, go out to dinner and come back, because the time keeps going. So find a time where you can get 40 minutes straight to take the test. But you got 2 days. So test 1 is June 9th and 10th. Test 2 is June 16th and 17th. Test 3 is the 23rd and 24th. Test 4, the 28th and 29th. And then the final is the 30th. I get this question a lot. If you've taken the first 4 exams and you're happy with your grade, do you have to take the final? No, you do not. If you do not take the final, I will give you a 0 for the final. And since that's your highest test score, that's the one that, or your lowest test score, my bad. But since that's your lowest test score, that's the one will be dropped. So you've got to have at least 4 test scores. So if you've taken the first 4 tests and you've made 90s on all 4 of them, then you don't have to take the final. I'll give you a 0 for the final. It'll be dropped. And then those other 4 90s will stay in place. All test scores will always show up in Canvas. They don't disappear. If you look closely, you'll see your lower test score is in a different shade. It's sometimes a lighter shade, might even be in a different color depending on your settings, but they always stay there. You can see them, but the computer is only adding your highest scores and it's dropping your lowest score. So test 1, as we can see right here, it's going to cover mainly the beginnings of U.S. government. It's going to talk about the Declaration of Independence, federalism, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and national state relations. Test 2, even though it looks like a lot more chapters, study guide's about the same length. We cover political parties, interest groups, voting and elections, and Congress. Test 3 is the presidency, it's foreign policy, domestic policy, and the bureaucracy. Test 4 is civil rights, civil liberties, and the court system. And test 5 is a comprehensive final. Remember, if you miss an exam, that's the score that gets dropped. If you miss 2 exams, you're going to get a 0 on one of those exams. The grading scale is like any other class, basically. It's a very simplified grading scale. 360 points to 400 points is an A. On an average, that's 90 to 100 is an A. B is 320 points to 359. If you want to average that out, 80 to 89 is a B. A C is 280 to 319. If you want to average that out, that's 70 to 79. So it's a basic score. The drop date is, I believe, June 22nd. If you're thinking about dropping, please contact me first so that I can talk to you, because sometimes students will panic a little bit quickly and drop a course when they still can pass the course. So please contact me if you're thinking about dropping the course. So let's navigate this a little bit. I'm going to go back up here to the home page right here, and I'm going to go to the e-learning modules. If you go to the e-learning modules, you'll see here in Unit 1, there's your study guide that I have posted. And then following are a lot of video lectures that I have done. I need to do them again. I think they look a little bit dated. I probably could get better technology, but the information is all correct. So you can go through there and watch the videos as much as you want. If you're having trouble sleeping, maybe watch the one on division of powers. It might help you sleep a little bit more. And then at the bottom, you'll see the test. And I do that for Unit 2, Unit 3, Unit 4, and Unit 5. So it's fairly simple in terms of how the course works. There's not daily assignments. All there are the 5 exams. But since we have an exam about every week close, you need to make sure that you're keeping up daily with what the work is going to be, which is getting your study guide done, reading the textbook, watching the videos. So keep up with that. If you've got a question, like I said, don't wait until the end of the semester. Don't wait until it's too late. Contact me as soon as you possibly can, because I'm here to help, and I will make every effort to help you through this class. There is no extra credit. I think I'll point that out. That's something I just don't do. I find students do well enough in the class as it is. The way I will take attendance is based on, did you take the test? If you take the test, I'm going to count you as here. If you don't take the test, I'm not going to count you as here. I think that's pretty straightforward as well. All right. So I think that's about it. If you have any questions, please contact me as soon as possible through email, text, or through Canvas. So good luck on the test, and we'll talk soon.